So these are the Icelandic singers from this year, Jónsi and Greta, or Greta and Jónsi. How was your first rehearsal and the second rehearsal on stage in Baku so far?
It was really great. We're so happy with the backgrounds and with the graphic. When we came for the first rehearsal, we had been awake for 36 hours. We came straight from a flight from Iceland. So we were really tired, but we got this just shot of energy when we saw the backgrounds. It was like Iceland all, with us on stage.
You probably had the longest journey to come to Baku.
Yeah, we did, but it's worthwhile. The city is so beautiful and the people are so nice. And the Crystal Hall is a phenomenon. To be standing on the stage there, a diamond-shaped stage is so great.
Iceland is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and it was in 1986, the year you were born. Yes. The Icelandic song was Gleðin Bankin. Do you know that? And are you happy to be the Icelandic ambassador this year?
Yeah, I know Gleðin Bankin. Yeah, I'm really happy to represent my country this year. I'm happy that I'm here with my own song. It gives me it's more of a personal experience for me, in that sense. So I'm really happy to be here.
You're also you're playing the violin in the Icelandic Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah.
So you have a classical background here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And can you cope with all these modern songs, all these Schlager, the ballads and pop songs?
I mean, of course, it's a different kind of music, but I work in the pop industry as well, playing the violin and singing. So I mean, it's not that different for me. You just have to put yourself in a different role, I guess. But I think I really benefit from taking the classical background with me. It gives it, I think the classical background, I think it's always going to be a good thing.
And Jónsi, you have participated 2004 in Istanbul with Heaven. Not a very good rank at the end, but very disappointed at that time.
Well, I didn't have any special requests on where I would be, in which place I would be at the end. I was more thinking about the fact that it was an honor to participate, and I just wanted to come along for the ride. Now I'm a bit more confident because I really like the song that we are going to perform, and I think it could be a runner-up for the winners if everything clicks, you see, performance-wise and the atmosphere with the audience. But of course, winning Eurovision is a thing of it depends on so many variables. 5 or 6 of them I can mention just straight away, which involve just how good we look. Do people like our costumes? Do they like our song? Do we perform it well? Do we have charisma on stage and stuff like that? And now I'm not singing alone. This is not a solo act anymore. I'm singing with Greta, and we have 4 supporting singers along with us. So I feel the power and the presence of all these people on stage. So yes, I feel stronger.
Beneath the sky.
in the bettings, Iceland is betted really high in the moment. So, is Iceland able to host the contest? For example, do they have a big arena, or will it be outside?
I think Icelanders always solve their problems.
Oh.
So if there's a problem with that, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If
Yep.
we come to it.
Yep, totally agree.
Yeah.
This will not be a problem.
What does the Eurovision Song Contest means to Iceland, in particular, because it's a small country with not that many inhabitants, and you're playing a role in the European pop music festival here. What meaning does it have for your country?
Icelanders, almost every single Icelander watch Eurovision. It's a really big thing in Iceland, and on Eurovision night there are no concerts, there's nothing. People just watch Eurovision. So I think it always is a big thing when Eurovision is. And being representing Iceland, it's a privilege, because everyone's gonna watch how you're going and how.
Watching your video clip, coming back to your song, it's a very dark theme, very dark colors, and could you tell us about a little bit the story of the song and what the lyrics is about?
Well, Greta told me that it should be dark and mysterious, and Greta, this is exactly one of these questions that I think you should answer.
Well, when I wrote the song, I was in the place where the story actually took place. It's a story that happened in the 1600s in a place called Skálholt. I was there in October 2010 for a music course for 10 days in my Music Masters program. And I was really inspired by the nature and by this history and by the place. So it's a story about the daughter of the bishop in that place and the boy that was studying with the bishop. They fell in love, but they couldn't be together. The bishop didn't want them to. She gets pregnant and they're torn apart. And in the story, they don't end up together. She actually ends up dying at the age of 22. So it doesn't have a good ending, the story. But in the song, the ending is bright and there's a hope of a better day.
Do you have a message for the people watching you to vote for you, probably?
I really hope that my song speaks to you. I really hope that the emotions that I felt when I wrote the song and my inspiration, it will deliver, to people that are watching the show.
I of course want everybody to know that we are so honored to being a part of Eurovision, and I just hope that it will shine through our act, and you will see up on stage that we are really privileged and honored, and we would like to project it right back to you. Thank you.